is up, YouTube? It's the franchise guy coming at you again with another episode of MLB 19 Road to the Show featuring James Bishop taking on the Brewers this episode. I mean, the season's winding down. We are more or less locked into a playoff spot. So next episode, we'll be back in the playoffs. What is new when it comes to Chance Bishop and being in the playoffs? Absolutely nothing. Chance Bishop is always, and I mean always in the playoffs for whatever reason. A playoffs without Chance Bishop is like, I don't know. I don't know what that is because I don't think that ever existed. A playoffs without Chance Bishop. Chance Bishop has been in the playoffs every year since he has come into the league. Have you guys noticed that? You know, back-to-back World Series. Then he lost last year. So we have this season right here, and I mean, like, it's not bad at all. Not a bad season whatsoever for Chance Bishop. Not a bad career so far either. I'm pretty sure the only player who had a better career start when it came to World Series and everything, and winning and accommodations and all, probably Derek Jeter. And if we're in the same category as Derek Jeter when it comes to accommodations and all, that's a pretty nice class to be in right there. Yeah, because you gotta think, how many Hall of Famers never won a ring? Did Mark McGwire ever win a ring? I don't believe he ever did. Did Barry Bonds win a ring? No. Who did, let's see what other great stars never won a ring. I don't really know actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I mean, Todd Helton never won a ring. There's that whole thing right there. There's countless players who ended up on teams that just never won a ring in their career. Chipper Jones was lucky he won one ring early in his career, and then after that he had some great teams that could never just put it together. You have rookies and veterans who go to certain teams. Roy Halladay, Cliff Lee, Roy Oswalt. All those guys, definitely deserved rings. Problem is they never got them. You know, do I think Roy Oswalt and Cliff Lee are a little overhyped actually based off what they currently did in their careers? Yeah, I mean they were good pitchers, but I feel like they were overhyped a little bit. Cliff Lee wasn't a 200 game winner, neither was Roy Oswalt. The only one that was really dominant out of the two of the, I guess, three of them was Roy Halladay. For a long period of time. Sure, Cliff Lee won a Cy Young, but only one Cy Young, and he only had like a 17, 19 win season that year. It wasn't this great breakout year that you know changed the landscape of how he pitched. I mean, he really didn't do much better or worse after that. I mean, he went to the Phillies and they struggled. But I think more of the struggling was just because the Phillies never scored runs when he was pitching. He'd come out, have a great game, had like a 250 ERA, would have like 12 losses on 6 wins just because the Phillies never scored runs when he pitched. You know what I mean? And when they did, it was his bad games that score runs. I think it was opening day when they played the Rangers and Cliff Lee was the starting pitcher. I think was it Cliff Lee let up like 8 runs and the Phillies scored like 10 of their own. I remember that. That was insane. Like in even Cliff Lee was like, I did horrible. I got the win, but I did horrible that game. There's no reason for me to have gotten the win right there. I was absolutely horrible. But it's whatever. Time flies. People move on. People forget. But people who don't forget, Chance Bishop doesn't forget. Chance Bishop, one of the greatest players of all time, currently. You know, in a hunt for his 200th career home run. Probably won't get it this season. So you gotta look for that next season that starts off for our 200th career home run. Maybe get another haircut too while we're at it, because Chance Bishop seems like, if you guys notice, he's changed up his haircut every season so far. Every season since he's been in the major league, he has had a different haircut. So, if you guys never noticed that, that's a little Easter egg right there. That if you guys, see the different seasons, he has different haircuts throughout the season. I guess throughout the series. The season, he has one haircut through the season. Yeah, if he ever get traded, probably he might get a different haircut then. But as of now, he has not been traded. And no, I'm not foreshadowing he gets traded. If he does, I don't even know about it currently because I haven't done it yet. But currently, he is still a Philly for the next handful of episodes that are already created. Anything after that is yet to be determined because it is yet to happen. But we are here to have fun and to carry on and to move along and whatever that Jonas Brothers song says. But who knows? Chance Bishop has his entire career ahead of him. There's no reason for us to get ahead of ourselves and start worrying about free agency and all. But I do know one thing personally though that I've actually gotten super far in this my career, and I am actually really surprised how far I got. I never get this far into my careers. I always get like a season or two in, then I get bored, I stop playing it. But I feel like with YouTube now that people like the My Career series, and then I'm sitting here and I'm doing weekly uploads. I'm doing twice weekly uploads for this series, and I think that helps my channel a ton. I think it gets a lot of views. It draws in people. I don't think it's a ton of views, but it gets a decent amount of views for my channel size at least. And it gets people to come in twice a week at least. And that Phillies franchise gets people to come in for that MLB The Show content. And yeah, I mean, I'm having a lot of fun. We're cruising along. I don't think I've ever like legitly gotten a player though this far through a thing. And I think that I struggled last year, a lot of the years because I've never had the equipments. And I think I got the equipments this year. I got the diamond bats, and I got the all the pluses for like the rituals and all that stuff, and I got the cleats and all. I mean, stuff like that helps a ton for my career character. Like Chance has had 99 power pretty much since his rookie season. Maybe his sophomore season, he's had pretty much 99 power. But now that he's maxed that stat with training, he is legitly over 99 power, and he just hits tons of home runs. Most of my games are played in sim. I play 3 series a month. Even then, it's like I'll play a 2-game series, a 3-game series, and a 3-game series. And after that, it's like, all right, I sim the rest of the month. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not playing every game. I'm not hitting a home run every game. I mean, there's games, sure, where I hit 2, 3 home runs a game. Guess what? It just happens. What's the difference between I hit 2, 3 home runs a game in Road to the Show versus when I hit 2, 3 home runs a game in franchise mode? If a pitch is going to be left over the plate, I'm going to hit it. You know what I mean? If my guy has 115 power or 114 power, whatever the power is, I mean, and I'm going to hit a ball that I can carry, it's going to carry. Our contact is really good, so we don't miss pitches either. We have 80 contact for both lefty and righties. I think it's more like 82 and 87 or something like that, 82 and 85, whatever it is. But it's like we have good contact, we have great power. I mean, I cut fielding out just because it took too long. You know what I mean? Like, we're over here fielding the ball, and episodes are taking like 25, 30 minutes. And they're taking an hour and a half to play, and I don't have an hour and a half to play for. I don't have, I don't have 3 hours to play this game for a week's worth of episodes. Like, I need to get these episodes out, like, boom, boom, boom. I mean, sure, have I thought of other ways to do it up, or maybe I do fielding, but I only do 2 series a month, and maybe I do 3 uploads a week. Yeah, that crossed my mind at one point. Is it likely for this run? No. Not something I want to look forward to the future, maybe. That's a possibility. Go to the future and look forward to that. Maybe I hit the. Maybe I, I do that. I get the. I don't know what to say. Maybe. Like, I really don't know what to say, actually. I don't know how to word it correctly. But maybe I do that. I do for MLB 20 when that comes out. I sit there and I do 2 series a month, and I do all the fielding and the base running and all that fun stuff. But taking a look at season stats, Conforto leads this league with 47 home runs, Bishop 139 RBIs. Just a good season for a bunch of Phillies players right there. One instead of 475 slugging, OPS 158 by Soto. I mean, just Soto, Acuna, and Bishop is the cream of the crop, pretty much. And this National League East. They're all power hitting. They're all young. Bishop's 23. Acuna's like what, 22, 23. Juan Soto's like 24. I mean, there's just so many young players in his National League. But Bishop, though, does get another MVP award, back-to-back MVPs right there. Look at that. Chris Davis won 2020. Bishop won 2021 and in 2022. I mean, I guess this is what, 2023, so he's in lead for the MVP. I guess that's what that is right there. Don Medina's looking for like Rookie of the Year. He got traded apparently. Didn't even realize he was traded at one point, which is a shame. A shame that the Phillies have really bad AI management in this game. Like they've traded away a ton of players who I'm left scratching my head. Like why would you trade away someone um like a Mania for, I think it was Adam Frazier trade him for. So it makes no sense to me why they would trade a potential prospect for someone who is just going to be a B caliber player. He's gonna hit 275, 280 maybe hits 15, 20 home runs. I mean, just I feel like Medina's better. You can always use pitching in the games like this. I mean, he's a big part of our future and Phillies franchise. If you haven't seen the episode, we signed to a long-term extension. It was like a 7-year extension worth like $4 million a year. But if you guys have some issues, like, comment, subscribe. If you guys missed any episode, post down below. I say too. Peace out, rock on, and stay super classy.